What is up, YouTube? Today we're going to be reacting to a video by Reanime titled One Punch Man Live Action Saitama vs. Mosquito. So I figured this would be a good idea because Reanime is a YouTube channel dedicated to making anime live action films. And of course, you know, on our channel, we're all about discussing in depth the study progression of anime live action. Hosted by me, of course, being one, an avid anime lover, and two, a film industry professional. So it all kind of fits together pretty nicely. By the way, if you haven't already, make sure to go ahead and subscribe to support the channel and stay tuned for more anime live action content. Anyways, without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay. Okay. So I just want to say this. I think that little montage was actually really good, and I think that this is something that, like, I could actually see this in the One Punch Man live action movie, which is currently being made right now by the same creators and filmmakers of the new Venom movie. I could actually see this in that movie just because, you know, the timing and the music, I feel like kind of reminded me of Deadpool in a way, but also the fact that it's ramen and it's like a brand that you would see like in our store, like in the US. I feel like that's something that, you know, they might play on with like the, you know, Japan, American, you know, cultural gap. Like I could totally see them using that as a way to play on that. And, you know, it's kind of cool because they're using the comedy, but then also the ramen. And it's like, you know, everyone eats ramen in our country, in the US, because it's cheap, right? But then in Japan, you know, obviously ramen is, you know, done the right way is like a delicacy, right? So it's cool to actually see this here because I feel like that's a great idea for something that could be used for a Hollywood, like, real life live action One Punch Man. So kudos to you guys. Anyway, let's continue. Oh, I like the color. The vibrance is nice. Okay, so I feel like everything was fine, and then right when the mosquito landed on his head, I could immediately tell, like, it was, you know, the green screen was a little bit, not the green screen on him, but the green screen of the mosquito looked a little bit shaky, because like right when it gets on his face, you can see it doesn't stay in place, and then when he moves, it's like you can just tell. As soon as it lands on his head, it looks low budget, which sucks because up until then, like, everything was pretty spot on, not even gonna lie. This is actually pretty, yo, okay. I gotta give props. I gotta give these guys their flowers. This was sick. I like that effect. They nailed that. The little, it's like it's like sketch lines that are outlining him as he's like teleporting. Of course, we see that in anime all the time, but in real life, we don't really see it that often. Especially for like live action anime nonetheless. So this is really a treat to see, and it's I gotta say, this is done really well. So honestly, really great job on that. That was great. that's something that I've wished, we could see in live action, and they did that. They nailed that. That was great. That was really great. Not even gonna lie.
Yes.
Okay. Obviously this wasn't in the anime.
Must be nice.
It's called Shy Penis, Karen.
Anyways. Okay. That's actually pretty funny. I mean, if you think about it, this is kind of a cool aspect to add to the whole Saitama Mosquito scene, because it's something that you don't really think of, like the other people in the apartment. But if I remember correctly, his apartment was like, it was just him or whatever. But it is kind of taking me out of the anime live action aspect, because now you see these people, and you see like these white people, you see guys with the One Punch Man poster up, and it's like, okay, now it's taking me out of the world that One Punch Man is supposed to be. Like it's supposed to be its own world, and now it's just like breaking the fourth wall and becoming more of a comedy YouTube thing than anything else. So whether that's a good thing or a bad thing is really up to the creators and up to how you want to look at it. But anyways.
Got you.
Huh. Is that the end?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Okay, yeah, so that's the end. Okay. So I guess, they changed they changed a lot. This definitely wasn't like a, recreation of what happened in the anime. They definitely changed a few things. And honestly, a lot of them worked, but a lot of them felt, pretty just takes me out of what I'm supposed to believe, like a mosquito burping, and it doesn't feel like live action film anymore. It just feels like, a YouTube skit that I definitely can't take seriously. But aside from that, and then also this part right here, the roof blowing up, I mean, it just looks, really fake and kind of terrible. But other than that, I do think there were a lot of good things about this video, and a lot of interesting aspects that, like I said, they hopefully do consider factoring in the new One Punch Man live action movie. I mean, obviously it's not the same creators, but it would be interesting to see if they try to do that, or how they would deal with, those kinds of things. Thing to react to. So I'm just going to keep the video short. I'm not going to ramble on. There's not much else to ramble on about. Hopefully I gave you guys an interesting perspective on it. Me being a huge anime lover and also a film industry professional, I've been working in the industry for a little bit now. So, I like to give my perspective and let you guys see things how I see it. If I see something that looks not great, I do call it out, and I apologize if I'm a little bit too harsh, because I know a lot of you guys are just like, oh, like this is so great, like, and you're happy about it, you love it. But obviously things are a little bit different. So hopefully my perspective isn't too harsh, because again, I'm being real. I can't sugarcoat things. When I see it, I call it out. And, I'm a huge advocate for anime live action, so I do want to see it do as well as possible when it can. That's kind of the reasoning behind why I say a lot of the things I say. It's all in good intention for anime and live action and for it all to succeed. But anyways, with that being said, if you did like my take and you do appreciate my perspective, please consider leaving a comment, leaving a like on the video, subscribing, so you can support the channel and stay tuned for more anime live action content. Thank you guys so much for watching if you've made it this far, and until then, I'll see you guys in the next video.